welcome back at 9:15. Right now, a local ballroom event group is planning for a big night this weekend. Tens has been front and center in St. Louis's ballroom scene for years.
And as it prepares for the big event tomorrow, Tens is also celebrating its anniversary. And this morning, we've got two very special guests with us. Maven Lee, founder of Tens, and drag performer Monjour Kira Davis. How are y'all doing this morning?
We're doing fantastic.
Amazing.
So happy to be here.
Good
We're
to
happy to
see
have
you.
y'all.
All right, so let's get started with a little background here. So what's Tens' mission in 2025? Because we know it has evolved, obviously, over the years. And, you know, what do you want people to know about your organization?
Yeah, I think one thing that has not changed is the vision of bringing people together, joy and love. You know, the start of Tens was based on bringing people into a room of all walks of life, shapes, sizes, races, orientations, genders, all of those things into a safe space. And that vision, that mission has remained the same. We have to do it differently because we're in a different time.
Yeah.
And so that's really the only change in the shift, is to keep going and to expand to more people.
And you know, a lot of folks might not be familiar with ballroom culture. Travis was even explaining it to Tracy and I before y'all came on the show. So paint us a picture of what it's like at y'all's events.
You want to take that one?
So at the events, it's a ball. So people come and compete in different categories. Like they'll compete in runway, where they're walking down the runway like a fashion model. They'll compete in realness, best dressed, just different things where they can come and express their creativity and express themselves and be celebrated for that.
Yeah.
But it is a competition. So we have to remember that, though. It is
Yeah.
a competition.
Yeah, we're looking at some of the photos there. Now, talk to us a little bit about the history of the ball scene in general, because people, I want them to know about ballroom culture. This is a subculture, right, of queer identity, and we know that grew, you know, out of not our city, but other cities. St. Louis just kind of hopped on that train, you know, years ago, many years ago.
So it started in New York and in the East Coast, you know, area, and it's at this point it's all around the world. But it started in New York, and it was basically a safe space for young queer folks who were looking for safety, looking for a home, who had been cast out for just believing in who they are and wanted to be themselves, and so they wanted to find a family, and so that's how ballroom started. And so it's just bounced off to different cities and kept going.
And speaking of families, I know this is different, but I've been to many drag brunches, and they talk about how like they are a family. It's like, that's my mom, that's my sister, and so it's really cool to see how it has evolved.
This is my sister.
Yeah. You know, y'all still need a place. You know, the world has evolved, but unfortunately, sometimes it hasn't. So still having that place for you guys is so important. And of course, we have tomorrow's ball. So how can folks attend and support, and then what's the big theme?
Okay, so tomorrow the ball is at St. Louis Artworks. That's 5959 Del Mar. The theme is Wicked. We saw the movie Wicked together, and we were super inspired by the movie and just like Elphaba and how she was ostracized from society, and you know, just because of who she was. So as queer people, we kind of like really related to that, but we wanted to take the word wicked and make it like a celebration. Make it a celebration, take the power back, and because celebration and joy can be an act of resistance. So that's tomorrow. We just want to celebrate and have fun and be ourselves and be celebrated for it.
I love that so much. That's awesome.
Yes, well, Tracy says she decided on her drag name. She probably won't share it with y'all this morning. I don't think that
Maybe
people
leave
want to
that
know.
off the air.
Yeah, it would be meteorology
If you are
related.
interested in what that might be, you are welcome to find me on Facebook or email me, and I will share it with you. We will not spark that on anybody unknowingly or unwillingly.